Hello friends, welcome back to my video. Before we start, Heat Death sale, baby! Still working on when the drop date will be for the next Heat Death sale. We're still getting everyone's orders out. We're not doing another drop till everyone gets their shit, but we are gonna have one soon, and you should totally sign up for the mailing list. If you don't know what Heat Death is, it's the clothing line that me and Susie run. Design everything by hand, print everything by hand, cry about it all the time. And it's how we support this channel and the music. So yeah, go sign up, heatdeath.co. And as an added bonus, there are 5 random discount codes hidden throughout this video. Use your eyeballs. If you see one, write it down and you could try it out at checkout. They're first come, first serve, one-time use. They get you a random roll discount at checkout. It's a fun thing. Every video up until the new drop will have these codes, so keep an eye out, dude. Heatdeath.co. Go sign up. Thank you. This is r/badwomensanatomy. It's essentially just dudes not really knowing how women's bodies work. And, you know, that's fun. Let's go. When trains were introduced in the US, many people believed that women's bodies were not designed to go at 50 miles an hour and that their uteruses would fly out of their bodies if they were accelerated to that speed. I have so much respect for historical women not murdering every man they know. Oh yes, the uterus speed limit. My ex-husband, while I was pregnant with his child, believed the baby was in my literal stomach, and when I ate food, it fell on top of the baby. Ah, fuck! An old boyfriend used to get migraines, and I tried to give him some of my Midol to help. He refused because he thought it would make him grow boobs or something. I'm pretty sure that's true. I had a boyfriend who insisted my period always came with the full moon. No, it didn't. It came when it came, regardless of the status of the moon. All women are werewolves. My dad is 61 and thought every girl started their period in 5th grade. Like guaranteed clockwork. This discussion happened 2 weeks ago. Men don't need to be making decisions about women. Yeah, I agree. We know nothing. It's so easy being a dude. A couple of years ago, a woman tweeted a thread on here about a male boss who was enraged the company provided sanitary supplies in the restroom because he genuinely believed menstruation was voluntary and people were using it to get out of doing work. That's such a good idea. My ex thought we could just start our periods whenever we wanted. There's a button. He asked if I could schedule it around his birthday once someone married him and had his child. My ex-boyfriend thought women bleed one singular drop of blood and that was your period, and that women use pads and tampons during the week because they don't want their one drop of blood getting on their clothes because they don't know when during the week it's coming. I know you're in there. My ex thought the eggs in my ovaries had shells on them. And I think about that every time a man makes a decision on women's bodies. How many omelets? I had an ex that told me women shouldn't complain about their periods because they're clearly getting pleasure from their tampons. Oh my God, he was pre-med. That's fucked. I managed volunteers at a museum. A new recruit, man, late 50s, was surprised women were allowed to touch anything without gloves because of how acidic our fingers get during that time of the month. He thought our hands can burn through solid objects when we menstruate. Yeah, they can. I've seen it happen. My ex and I once got into an argument because he insisted that everyone gets their period at the end of the month, and I told him that's not true. This is why I can't talk about feminism with you, he said. Yeah. I don't think most women don't understand feminism. Mine was shocked to learn that we can't just hold it in until it's convenient. Wouldn't that be lovely? He grew up with 3 sisters, had 2 daughters, and was in his 30s when he learned that it doesn't work that way. I'm scared that I don't know anything, and I'm scared to comment and make fun of these dudes in case I'm just as stupid. I knew a man in his 30s who thought a literal egg was involved. That an egg, came out. An egg. I've seen women sit on their eggs. My ex thought you could take a few extra birth control pills for stronger protection. He was 26, too. You can. Don't do that. That's a joke. I think, again, as a man, I know nothing, but I don't think you should take multiple birth control pills a day. Or you should, if you have to. I don't know. Why'd I pick this topic? I had a health PhD-H. The fuck is that? /PE it's a fake PhD. PE teacher in year 9 tell me to hold my period when I had to go to the toilet during a class because I felt like I was leaking. He taught health and honestly thought girls could hold it. They can't. NASA sent Sally Ride 100 tampons for the 2 weeks she would be in space. Is this enough? Do you need more? We know, but just let us know
if you need more.
I met a guy who was against sex before marriage because it meant that women was, I'll put it in his words, I knew a woman who was so promiscuous she used to take the pill nearly every day. Wow, what a bad person. My second child's father requested that I eat meat during the pregnancy so our child wouldn't be born vegetarian. I waited a moment for the punchline. When none was forthcoming, I explained heredity versus personal choice. Also, I'm a pescatarian. How are we this dumb? We have the internet. Oh,
that's why.
My ex thought that women were pregnant for 12 months and assured me I was wrong when I disagreed. He was 25. I would know. I went out with a guy that thought every woman came with a tampon inside her, fresh out the
box.
My husband thought that women got emotional during their periods because of how bad it hurt when ripping off a pad to change it. He thought the adhesive strip sides stuck to our bodies and ripped hair out when we changed it. That means that he tried that and it really fucked up. I heard a story about a husband who thought the fetus breathed through the pregnant mom's belly button. He walked in on his wife soaking in a deep bath and was genuinely horrified that she had drowned their unborn. What are you doing? Hey, if you're watching this during the premiere, can I get a dad in chat, please? Dad, I'm going live after this, but not on YouTube. We're going on Twitch, baby. I'm trying to invest more heavily in Twitch. I think it's cooler than live streaming on YouTube. Not that I won't continue to live stream on YouTube. I will, but I want to build up my followers on Twitch. So my Twitch username is bradyszuhaj. Haha. Please go give me a follow. Link down in the box with the words, or type it from memory. I don't know. I'll be live on there later tonight. Come hang out and start a hype train, because that's a new thing I learned about Twitch, and it's addictive. It's kind of like gambling. I have fun. Back to the awful. It feels a little unfair to say this because my grandfather was born before 1920, but according to my grandmother's memoir, yes, she wrote a memoir. I'm gonna write one too. He didn't realize babies could be born during the day, so thought she was dying when she went into labor while the sun was up. Just hold it. Hold it. I'm watching as it cut. You can't do it now. My husband thought they disconnected the umbilical cord from the baby and put it back inside. Like the hose you use to inflate tires. My mom mentioned making a gynecologist appointment to her primary doctor, and he said, you don't have anything left down there. That's no longer necessary, because she had had a hysterectomy 30 years prior. Yeah, you don't pee now. I tweet this every time men decide it's time to make decisions about women's bodies, but my ex-boyfriend thought all women got their period on the 15th of the month. Like clockwork. He was 26 at the time. This is crazy reading through this sub. I'm not doing this for brownie points. I just think it's funny how fucking dumb dudes are.
Because I'm a dumb dude.
I had to inform my ex-boyfriend that women bleed when they're on their periods. He thought a period meant for a week out of the month women were real angry. Well, yeah. That's the extent he was told about it. He was 34. I bet he's a good guy. Well.
Nothing surprised me anymore.
My husband, 37, wondered why I packed so many tampons for our backpacking trip. He thought 4 was enough. 1 for every day of the period. Is that I assumed 1 a day was the magic number. Fuck. I dated a 25-year-old man who thought we could push it all out at once and that we purposely prolong it so we can complain. This one I know is true. Mine thought a woman's water breaking was because the doctor sticks a water balloon up there that breaks when the baby gets to be the right size. That is dumb, but kind of smart. I've definitely tweeted this before, but I once dated a 23-year-old who was furious that I mentioned drinking wine while on my period. He assumed it was dangerous because periods are related to pregnancy. I was like, sir, I am the opposite of pregnant right now, and I need this wine. When I said I haven't had my period yet to my ex, he got very frustrated about how irresponsible it was for me to just forget to do something so important. Fuck! My fiance thought my uterus was full of air, and when I said it wasn't, he asked how the baby doesn't asphyxiate.
I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
An ex told me that it's not a real baby if it's born by C-section. When I told him I was born by C-section, he was enraged and refused to clarify what he meant. Screamed something about, you just don't understand how women's bodies work. He was 25. That for sure checks out. My first husband was furious and screaming at me as I was vomiting from morning sickness because he was sure I was gonna throw up the baby. I worked with a guy who assumed women only got their period on weekends and had to be in range of the toilet. His jaw dropped when a female colleague said, I'm on my period right now. They're on like a leash with a stake in the ground near the toilet for a weekend. Oh my God. I'm so proud of my gender. That that's it for this video. I hope you didn't like it. Very enlightening. If you have any stories that are similar to this, I'd love to hear them and cringe at them down in the comments below. So thank you for that. Make sure to go to heatdeath.co and sign up for the mailing list. I will be bugging you about this until the next drop. Did you see any of the 5 codes? Write them down, use them on drop day, and you're welcome. Also, on a serious note, this is the last video I'm ever gonna record with this microphone. I have had this thing for 5 years. My mom got it for me for my birthday when I lived in LA and said I wanted to try doing YouTube. And it has made hundreds of videos and songs with me now over the years. It's traveled all over the country. I am thankful to it and to you, all of you. I can't believe I got this far. So thanks to you, Blue. Now you're gonna go in a closet and I'm never gonna
Look at you again.
But you were loved. I got an upgrade coming tomorrow. I can't wait. The quality is about to go through the roof. But yeah, give me a blue down below in the comments. Crazy that we got this far. Thanks, buddy. See you soon. I respond to every comment I get, so please leave one. I'm doing good. I'm actually gonna be out on tour this coming next week. Monday, I'm in Columbus. Then the 27th, I'm in Detroit. And the 30th, I'm in Chicago. I don't know what, I think I'm at Scully's on Monday in Columbus. I'm at the Crowfoot in Detroit on the 27th. And then on Saturday the 30th, I'll be in Chicago at the Avondale Music Hall, baby. So if you want, I believe it's free admission to get in. Come meet me. I'll be hanging out there if you're in Columbus, Detroit, or Chicago. See you then. Subscribe or don't. Thanks.
Hey, Patrick, what am I now?
Stupid?
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference?